There was once a quiet village nestled between misty hills and lush green fields, where life moved slowly, and every face told a story of endurance and patience. In this village lived a wise old farmer, known not for his wealth or possessions, but for his deep understanding of nature. One morning, the old farmer was seen in his small garden, carefully planting bamboo seeds into the soil. Watching nearby was a young man, restless and full of questions, who often doubted the wisdom of the older generation. With a skeptical look, the young man approached the farmer. "Why do you bother planting bamboo?" the young man asked, his voice tinged with disbelief. "Don't you know it takes years before any of it even sprouts? Why waste your time when there are other crops that grow faster and bring quicker rewards?" The old farmer looked up, his face creased with a lifetime of smiles and struggles. He wiped his hands, stood slowly, and smiled at the boy. "Come, sit with me a moment," the farmer said. Curious, the young man sat on a stone nearby. "You see," the farmer began, "the bamboo is unlike any other plant. When you plant its seeds, for the first year, nothing happens. Not even a hint of a sprout." The young man frowned, crossing his arms. "And not just 1 year," the farmer continued, "for the second year, still nothing. The third, fourth, even the 5th year, the earth remains bare, as if nothing was ever planted." The boy shook his head. "That sounds like failure to me." But the farmer chuckled gently, his eyes twinkling with patience. "Ah, but here is where nature teaches us the greatest lesson," he said. "Though nothing appears above the soil, beneath it, the bamboo is growing. Slowly, steadily, it develops a complex network of roots. Deep, wide, unshakable roots that form the foundation of its strength." The farmer paused, his gaze distant, as if he could see through the earth. Then, in the 5th year, something extraordinary happens. In just a few weeks, the bamboo suddenly shoots up, 50, 60, sometimes even 80 feet high. The young man's eyes widened in surprise. All that time, it wasn't standing still. It was preparing, growing strong where no one could see. The wind rustled the leaves around them, as if nature itself was whispering agreement. "You see, young one," the farmer said softly, "many people are like the bamboo. They work, they struggle, they push through life, yet nothing seems to change. They feel stuck, invisible, unworthy. But if they keep nurturing themselves, learning, improving, persevering, their time will come. And when it comes," the farmer added with a knowing smile, "they will grow faster, stronger, and higher than anyone imagined, because their roots are deep, their foundation unshakable." The young man sat silently, the words settling in his mind like seeds of their own. He looked around, noticing things he hadn't before, the strength of the trees, the depth of the soil, the quiet power of patience. "So the lesson is to trust the process?" he finally asked. The farmer nodded. "Exactly. Every effort, every struggle, every moment of feeling unseen is not wasted. It is preparing you. Life isn't about instant rewards, it's about lasting growth." The young man smiled, his restlessness eased, his heart lighter. He knew that like the bamboo, he too was laying his roots, even if no one could see. Life lesson. In life, just because you don't see immediate results doesn't mean nothing is happening. True growth often takes place in silence, beneath the surface. Be patient, be consistent, and when the time is right, you will rise, strong, tall, and unshakable, just like the bamboo.